What's up, everybody? Ben here, back in the game room. It's Saturday afternoon, nice spring day. I'm actually alone. Everybody's away today. I'm going to go do some family stuff in a little bit, but I thought I'd record a video. I actually did an intro a couple weeks ago for yard sale pickups. I had gone out the last 2 weeks to do yard sales. I'm like, okay, great. We're going to do another yard sale pickup video. It's going to be like a year ago. But the truth is that both weeks I went, it felt like the pickups were really sparse. And it didn't feel to me like it would be a good video if I showed you 3 PS2 games I got 1 week out yard sailing or something like that. So I decided I'm going to consolidate some of the pickups I made the last couple weeks on, yard sales and fleas, as well as some of the eBay stuff and other things, and make sort of one big video for all of it. That way I can keep the content interesting. I know YouTube wants you to upload all the time, and that's great and all, but at the same time, I just want to make videos that are interesting. So anyway, if you haven't already liked the video, please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button. It helps the videos get seen. Subscribe, leave a comment, all of that. Not too much else to report on for me. If you're interested in my socials, I'll put a link tree here for Whatnot, eBay, Instagram, etc. That's for game trades and selling some of my extras, so on and so forth. But anyway, that's it. Let's get into it. So let's start with a few of the random, sort of flea market pickups that I got last couple weeks. Here on the left, basically a couple weeks ago, these were the only things I found at one particular community yard sale I went to. The lady was super weird because they set up on this like public street for the neighborhood, and some lady got upset, so they called the police to a yard sale. I couldn't even believe it because it was a public space. You're not supposed to use it for yard sales or something like that. It was one of the most bizarre things I'd ever seen at a yard sale. Some person getting upset about these things. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, lady was selling these things. She was asking $3 a piece on the PS2 games, and then had this little book here for $1.50. I just paid her $10 for all of it. That was fine. I really had no ideas what these were worth, but some of them. This one I'm going to keep for the collection because I like the Slugfest games. I didn't have this one. I figured these two would be good trade sell ones for $3 a piece. I'm sure I could flip them and do okay on them. And then this, I was like, well, for $1, this has got to be worth more than $1, right? It's like an original PlayStation disc case. And I think this is probably worth like $20. So this ended up being probably the best pickup of the lot. And, for $1, I take chances on things like this. Over here, these were all from, let's see. This one here was from a flea market I went to in Pasadena, Maryland. Nice lady. We were just talking about stuff, and I picked this up for $15. Honestly, this is a flip for me. I already beat it on Xbox. I was just looking for something to get. There was really nothing at this flea market in Pasadena, and I figured 15. I think this goes for like 30, and I can sell it pretty quickly. This one came from a guy who actually watches the channel, David Apparition. I'll put like a little link to his YouTube, like a little picture or something, so you can check him out. I'm into long box games. This was a personal collection pickup, and he sold me this one, Jupiter Strike, for $15. It's one I didn't have. It has the manual, the disc, everything. If I can get my hands around it. And you can see it's in pretty nice shape, nice and clean. So another long box game for the collection. I really don't know much about it, but I'm happy for $15. And then there's a guy outside. He was selling like bundles. He had like these milk carts, and it would be like an Xbox 360 and a controller and a power cable, then a bunch of random games. And I'm like digging through these things. And I'm like, well, how much for the games? He's like, no, they're bundles. You have to buy a cart with it. And I was like, I'm not doing that, man. And he's like, well, if you have a game you want, you can get it for $5. I'm like, okay, cool. So I picked up this. I don't know. I think may have gone up recently because I've been finding and selling this game quite a bit. I actually sold a copy of it this week on eBay for $35. So I saw this and I said, well, for $5, I'll definitely pick this up. I don't know if it's maybe because it's backwards compatible or something like that. But all of a sudden, this game went way up in price. So every time I find it, I've been picking it up. I don't think it's all that rare, I mean, relatively speaking. So anyway, that's it. These are a few of the yard sale and flea market pickups. I may have a few more I'll show you later in the video. Here's like a random eBay pickup. I think I paid $8 shipped for this. It was just a lowball offer on random things. I'm still been targeting like these random video game lots, untested, stuff like that. And I figured this game here, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, I could probably get the 10 back. I can get 10 or so for, so that should more than pay for the lot. And again, this is just more like trade filler for me. Still trying to pick up stuff. When I do the Whatnot auctions, I need to keep adding things, trade bait and stuff like that. So I'm looking for opportunities whenever possible. This was a trade with a local guy, Alex. He probably watches the channel, and he's been I've been doing consignment for him, some of his games on Whatnot, things he's looking to get rid of, I sell for him because I can do it. Anyway, he put this in one of his trade piles, and I decided I was interested in it. So instead of selling it for him, I traded him a bunch of like promotional GameStop like inserts and stuff, like a handful of them that I had that he was interested in. I thought that was a pretty fair trade. So yeah, pick up a GameCube collection, not a collection, a game, Spawn Armageddon for the GameCube, one for the collection. Here's another pickup. This is a PS2 lot, so there's actually more to it than this. This was from the flea market last week. I went up to this booth. They were asking $75 for a PS2 Slim with a controller, a bunch of random wires, and these 9 games. And 75 was more than I was willing to pay at a flea market for it. So I walked around the entire flea market, but things were wrapping up. I decided to go back around and make another offer, see if I could pick it up. So I went up to the guy. I offered him $50 for the lot. And he said no, but that he would do 60. So I took it at 60. I'm not going to show the PS2 Slim console. It's just a regular black console because I can't get it working entirely. I can't get the discs to spin. So I don't think it's the top. I think there's something wrong with the motor because I've been pressing the little buttons and it's not working. So I'll probably just sell the PS2 Slim for parts and the controllers and things. The good news is that he actually wiped all of the stuff off of the table and put it into a bag for me. And it was like, not only PS2 stuff, but it was like laptop power cables and a RF antenna and other sort of random things. And so I've already sold a Dell power cable for some random laptop for $12. So we paid 60. We have a broken PS2 Slim we have to sell. We should be able to at least get 20 on it, I'm hoping. Some random controllers, and then these games, which are all in nice shape. So the games are good too. So it was kind of a weird pickup, but I think it's going to work out okay. Just a few highlights. Episode 3, Hitman, Burnout Revenge, Tony Hawk, Need for Speed, 007, Shadow of the Colossus is probably the best game here, maybe $15 to $20. Sims and Dynasty Warrior 4. Nothing too crazy, but they're all complete in box. There's a couple I think I need. I think I need Burnout Revenge for the collection, because I think I have it disc only. And yeah, we'll flip it, and we should be able to get more than the $60 back. This one was Facebook Marketplace shipping, and this isn't even the whole pickup. I didn't have enough room on the table. I just figured I'd show the decent ones I have here. And in fact, you can even see down there's a few more Xbox 360 games. It was a whole lot. I think I paid, I want to say $40 shipped for it. And there's one game missing because the lady forgot to ship it to me. She's sending it to me. It was another copy of Need for Speed Most Wanted on the 360. So again, being on the lookout for that, getting that another copy of that in, that sort of made it worth the $40-some. Of this, to be honest, it's pretty much all trade bait stuff. But again, when you're not really finding much, I'm really looking for anything that can sort of make things happen. So a few highlights: Black Ops 2, obviously a great flipper. The Minecraft game's really good to pick up. I mean, these we could easily, I think, get 10 to 20 on, and then the Black Ops 2 probably 15. Forza 4, I literally just sold a copy of this disc only yesterday for like $8. WWE, Terraria, Skate 3, Black Ops 3. So you can see. You could justify the $40 pickup pretty quickly. Here is one more eBay bulk lot pickup. This one was kind of interesting. So it was listed, I want to say it was listed for like $20 plus shipping. And I think I offered the dude $8. It was so I think 13 total. And then the offer didn't get responded to at all. And then I got the notification from eBay that the offer expired. And do you want to make another offer on it? So I said, okay. And then I offered $8 again and they accepted it. So I guess it just didn't get enough attention. And I think sometimes with the best offer stuff, sometimes you can just get lucky because a lot just sort of sits for a little while, nobody makes a move on it, and you just happen to be the only person who made a move on it, and that's what happened here. Obviously, the highlight for this one was Darkwatch on Xbox. I have this loose on PS2, but I didn't have it on Xbox at all, and this is complete and in nice shape. That's why I got it. For $13 to get a complete box copy of that was pretty decent, and I figured just these are, nothing too special, maybe $5 games, maybe this is a little bit better, but, whatever I can get back for it to go towards the cost of that, that'll make it worth it. We keep an Xbox game for the collection. Here's a loose, untested PSP lot I found on eBay. Oftentimes you'll see lots like this where they're just untested, and the good thing about PSP games, I know a lot of people are apprehensive, but the reality is that if these little cases that the discs are intact in, it's really hard to mess these things up. You can see, there's dirt and dust on this little plastic thing on the outside, but the disc itself is really nice and clean. And so I take chances on this when you can get them really cheap. I want to say this was like $16 after shipping or something, and there's more than enough value here. We're going to keep a few of these for the collection. I may even have cases for some of these that I can pair up. But when things are this cheap, I always go for it, especially for PSP, which I'm still actively collecting for. A few highlights: we have Secret Agent Clank. I think this is one of the ones I'm keeping. We have 2 Wipeout games. I know I'm keeping at least one of these. I think I have Wipeout Pure already, and Wipeout Pulse is the one I think I need. ATV Off-Road Fury, Formula 1. 2 copies of Final Fantasy Dissidia. I think these are the same game, so I don't need both. In fact, I might not even need either of them. I think I have it complete. Here's GTA Liberty City Stories, which I'm pretty sure I have in the box. If not, I'll keep it. Metal Gear Portable Ops, I definitely have. Siphon Filter and Pixel Junk Monsters. I mean, look, $15 or whatever I paid for it for 12 games. I definitely think, I think just the GTA alone, I think I can flip and make back all the money on it. So that was a good pickup on eBay. All right, here's our last pickup of the week. This is another eBay one. This is another untested lot, and this is very random. This particular lot you can see has games from all sorts of systems. I think somebody was like, if I recall correctly, the lot said it was somebody who was picking stuff from like storage units. So sometimes you'll see that stuff. People just find a bunch of games and they list them untested. Some of them are scratched up, but it's not too bad. There were some sort of crapola games I put right here. These are just nothing special, but a little stack of them. I would say $5 or less loose games. And then everything here I thought was maybe a little bit more interesting. I'll start with some of the loose stuff. There's like a Watchmen on Xbox 360 loose, Monsters vs. Aliens, which I think I have a complete copy on eBay right now. Blackouts, which I actually have a case for, so we'll complete that. Leisure Suit Larry on PS3, I think is maybe a $10+ loose disc. Brutal Legend, Fable 2 is a great game. GTA Liberty City, Megamind, nothing too crazy with the loose stuff, but definitely ones I can sort of trickle out and maybe make some of that money back. And then we've got some nicer complete in-box games. I don't know what this Orbs of Doom game is. Godfather 2 I know is like a $20 PS3 game. Cars Racer-Rama is like a $15 to $20 Xbox 360 game. I just sold the PS3 copy of this. This one I think is actually the best one, Marvel Ultimate Alliance on PS3. I think this goes for like 25 to 30 bucks right now. So that kind of drew me in on it. A copy of Okami on the Wii, which I know is another good one to have. Lego Star Wars 3, complete. Prototype and Fable 3. So overall, I think, again, it was about 50 bucks shipped for all this stuff. And I think we're probably looking maybe more in the 150 to 200 range in terms of total value, assuming everything works, which I think it's gonna. And yeah, another good pickup. That's it for this week's video, or the video I'm working on right now. As I said, it's been a little weird doing pickups for me. I haven't really had a ton of success with like local Facebook pickups or really flea markets and yard sales. There hasn't been that much going on, I feel like. And when I've been going, there just hasn't been anything really compelling for me. So I've been trying to focus on, if it makes sense, you want to use a baseball analogy, hitting singles and doubles rather than focusing on hitting home runs, looking for good opportunities and taking my time. Fortunately, I think a lot of people sort of, they will... they'll press, they'll think about, I haven't gotten something in a long time, I haven't found anything in a long time, and then they'll start stretching or maybe buying stuff that they shouldn't have bought. And I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be patient, wait for the opportunities to come, and find good deals, and I'll continue to do so. Anyway, that's it. I hope you're having a good time watching these videos. If you are, please hit the like button. It would really help me out. Hit the subscribe button. We're at, I think, 1158 subscribers. The subscribers have been kind of flat since I haven't done many videos, but that's on me. Leave a comment if you found anything interesting. Hit me up on Instagram. The Linktree stuff is in the description if you want to talk trades or there's anything you want to sell me or whatever. And I guess that's it. You can check out my Whatnot streams. I do auctions pretty much every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time where I'm selling extras. And it's a variety of stuff. Cheap stuff, more expensive stuff, all across the board, just my extras. That's it. Have a great day and be safe out there. Bye-bye.